Let me ask. Go ahead.
But remember, no, because you wanted to ask him this question. I think you were started to ask him, and we might have gone in another direction because this actually came up yesterday in this round table that we do after every pay-per-view. Somebody had brought this up, and he was like, "Oh, I'm going to ask Billy Body tomorrow on the show," and it was just basically that the Good Brothers were saying that, Paul lied to them, that he actually told them, hey, if I lie to you, bury me on social media, And so they, do you know that story?
Yeah, I saw that story. Yeah.
Okay. How is that? Do you think Paul Lee got them fired or Vince? That's what we were trying to figure out. Did Vince deflect it back to Paul Lee? Because my whole thing was like, why does Vince have to deflect anything off of anybody? You're fired and you're fired. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
That was a strange one because I think like they just re-signed deals as well, which I was surprised because at the time they hadn't done anything on those deals. And one of the weirdest things was, I don't know if a lot of people know, that when Gallows and Anderson signed 3-year deals at the same time as AJ, everybody came in on the same guaranteed money. It didn't matter that they were a tag team and AJ Styles was AJ Styles. Whether AJ Styles then went, obviously, as a given, would go on and do what he did in singles and have more merchandise and royalties and everything. But for the
what is that standard guarantee? Do you know the number?
Yeah, it was $750.
Wow. God, remember back in the day, Conan, it was like they'd give you like $100,000. It was like a $75,000 guarantee, and if you were like a big star, you'd get $100,000 guarantee. That's the minimum guarantee. But that's weird. So keep going.
Yeah, but that was weird that they got the $750 because they came in with AJ on $500, and then I don't understand how they got $250 more. When
they probably didn't want them to leave. Remember back then they did. It was when nobody. We don't want anybody to leave, and we'll overpay you to stay. I think it was during that time
because of AEW. It's crazy to give them $250,000 each more to stay when they're not doing anything in a company. I mean, I think for them to be getting $500,000 a year for the 3 years compared to how much they were used was crazy in the first place. And then I would have stayed if I was those guys anyway, because there's not that kind of money out there. I know Tony Khan is happy to throw money into this without – I mean, that's the thing. The guy can't be making any money. So this has to be a toy for him. That's the only way. I always look at it, this company's AEW as a toy. It's like, some people like to throw their money around on coke strippers and other things when they have too much. And this guy's playing around with this. So that's all I can see because there's no way it's making money.
Well, what do you think about the FTR turning that guarantee down? And now going to AEW, are they getting near that amount of money?
I don't have anybody in AEW, but I would think that would be a creative decision. I would think it depends also like how you use your money, because I think when they're in WWE and they went from NXT to the main roster, if you can live on $250,000 a year, and a lot of people can, if your house is paid for and your cars are paid for, and you're just looking for like job satisfaction, and it's not like AEW are going to be paying them nothing. So I think that was a creative decision where they decided for their own peace of mind that we can take 100, 200 less and move on, and that's probably what happened.
Yeah.